So today for Plastic Free July, we are going to be talking about a bit of a sensitive subject, but this is something that can help cut back on massive amounts of plastic over the course of your lifetime. And it is, as always, better for your health as well. So today we're talking about the best way to handle your monthly cycle so that you're not adding plastic waste, you're not putting chemicals around very sensitive parts of your body, and you are doing something that's ultimately going to also help you connect deeper to your body. So let's dive in. Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Cara Michelle and I'm here to help you live your truth. After that little bit of an intro, part of me is like, I feel like the viewer is gonna be scared. So let's just get right into this. Now, here's the thing about, I've got my quote here, but here's the thing with tampons, with pads, with all of these feminine hygiene products. Firstly, I don't know about any of you, but I was furious when I first started having my time of the month, because I was like, why do we have to pay for this? Like, why do we have to pay? It's expensive to constantly be purchasing tampons and pads. And the taxes on them, you know, like, even as not little, but I mean, like, even as a teenager, I was just like, I don't understand why these things are so expensive when, like, we have to have them. Like the other option is to not use anything, and like that's not going to be comfortable, that's not going to be accepted by society, it's not going to be, like, it doesn't make sense, right? So but it's part of the marketing, it's part of the corruption of society, the way that everything is built to make money and make a profit. And so here's a thing that is like absolutely normal and all women are going to experience this, and yet it's about making a profit, right? So that's number one for that. So that is number one related to that. But number two related to that is obviously the plastic, which is why we're here, right? And the applicators. So on average, every person will have 450 periods over their lifetime. So that's a lot when you think about that, and you think about how many tampons or pads you're going through, how much money you're spending on that for 450 times, right? And now every year, over 45 billion products, tampons, pads, applicators, are thrown in the garbage. And 90% of those aren't recyclable. And obviously that makes sense, you know, it makes sense that this isn't going to be like an easy to recycle thing because of the nature of it. And like, yeah, but like the fact that 45 billion products per year end up in the landfill around this, that is insane. And we know we're going to be having almost 450 periods on average. So the numbers are just staggering in terms of the amount of waste that is created from that. And that is why I wanted to introduce the Mahina Moon Cup. Now, there are a lot of companies doing this. I personally love this company. They're from Hawaii, and just a beautiful woman who created this. And she also does a lot of work in third world countries where women don't even have access to tampons or pads. And so this is such a beautiful alternative to help people. It has, let's just show you it. So it's made out of silicone, and here's the rule, or part number 3 related to your monthly cycle and tampons and pads, is that they are filled with chemicals. So not only is there a plastic applicator that you're using, and as we've talked about countless times, there are microplastics and plastic that is so small that it breaks off. So you have that from these plastic applicators, but the tampons and the pads themselves also have a lot of chemicals in them because they have all these additives and stuff like that. So you're putting a lot of chemicals in and around your lady parts, and that is not good. It's such a sensitive area, and we're literally just putting chemicals in there once a month. So what's really cool about this, and it's backwards, I'll show you, I love it because it has this really cute carrying case. So I mean, I don't know about you, but I remember how many times would, like, I need to go to the bathroom and I'd like try to hide a tampon in my shirt sleeve and be so embarrassed and all that kind of stuff. But this is just so cute to keep in your purse so that you have it with you. And then what this cup looks like is just like literally a little cup. So it's gonna seem weird at first, and I know when I first got one I was like, I don't know about this, but I didn't want to keep contributing to the plastic problem, and I didn't want to keep putting chemicals in my body in any way. So I've been really aware of that over the last few years. And so I got this Mahina Cup, and now it actually has a 10-year lifespan because it's silicone, and it's health grade silicone, which means like you're not getting all these different chemicals running off. You're not putting chemicals into your body. And it's also got like 12-hour protection. So the reason that toxic shock syndrome is so big with tampons is related to the chemicals, as well as related to having that in your body for so long. But because of the way this cup works, it's just like a little suction, right? And so it just collects, and then when you're ready, you take it out, you empty it in the toilet, and then you wash it and you use it again. And I know there are going to be people watching this who are going to be like grossed out, but then I challenge you to look at your body and be like, why am I so grossed out about my body? And like, why am I so disconnected from this creation? Like, we literally create life from this monthly cycle, and yet we're so disconnected, so ashamed. You know, I think of how much like disgust and shame I had towards my body for so many years, and it's like, this is what creates life. This is what this is a gift. This is something really incredible. And so for myself, honestly, having this cup really helped me to like reconnect to my body and reconnect to the fact that like this is a beautiful time of the month. So I actually am like excited because I'm like, wow, you know, whereas growing up I would have always been so grossed out and like embarrassed, and I don't want anyone to know, and all of this kind of shame, because we're taught to think of it like it's really dirty and like it's this gross thing. And yet none of us would exist here right now if that didn't happen. So it's kind of like with everything, flipping the script on how you perceive things and how you look at the world. And I just know for myself, not only is this helping environmentally, because I'm not creating a ton of single-use waste and plastic and like garbage building up in landfills, but it's also not putting any chemicals in my body. And on top of that, it is helping you deepen your connection to yourself. You know, really getting used to your body, getting used to your monthly cycle, getting used to like loving yourself and not feeling ashamed or guilty or gross for being a human being and having this experience each month. So there is a link, actually, I've actually partnered with Mahina Cups, and there is a link down below for their website, for their products, and you can check them out. They also have they have a few different like self-love bundles and different things with crystals and different, like, depending how into this stuff you are, they do have a lot of really neat stuff on there. But they are so incredible. And what was the other thing on here? It says, because they are a very earthy, feminine company, which is so beautiful, but they say like there's more microplastic in the ocean than there are stars in the Milky Way, which is crazy, right? So a single cup replaces 7,000 disposable products is the estimate. And the average female spends about $250 per year on disposables. And so this is like a one-time thing. I think it's like 50 or 60 bucks or something, but quite honestly, that's like what, a couple months worth of normal purchases for something that's going to last you up to 10 years. So it's a one-time investment for a longer time thing that's better for you, the planet, and everyone else. So you can check out the link down below. As always, I forgot to mention sooner, classic. But as always, make sure you enter the Healthy Planet giveaway. So comment, I'm creating a healthy planet, and screenshot and share, tag myself, Real Care Michelle, and Healthy Planet on Instagram for bonus 5 entries. I'm so excited. We're about halfway through, depending when I post this. We are halfway through Plastic Free July, and I'd love to know how you've been enjoying it so far. Make sure you share your breakthroughs and insights on every video. I love hearing from you guys, connecting with you guys, and I will see you on the next video tomorrow.